I believe in choosing to do what builds you up as a person, not what tears you down. At the age of 7, I started playing in a travel soccer league. My sister started playing a little before me and got me into it. I started out playing it just for fun, but as I continued to play, my love and dedication for the sport grew. I felt that soccer was my sport, the thing that I was supposed to spend my time doing. However, my feelings about soccer were always up and down. Around 5th grade, soccer was no longer lighthearted and fun. It began to get more competitive and intense. I found myself never feeling quite good enough to be on the team. All of a sudden, soccer wasn't the same as it used to be. This group of girls that I had been on a team with since I started soccer were split up into an A and B team. When I got the news from my parents that I was chosen to be on the B team, instantly my doubts of not being good enough were reassured and I felt horrible. I remember crying for a very long time, my mom holding and rocking me. Later, my parents informed me that my coach said that I was right in the middle of being put on either team. However, he wanted a leader for the B team and felt that I could play the role because I had so much experience. To me, I only saw this as a cover-up, an excuse to make me feel better because he felt bad. My mom told me I had 2 options, to make the best of the situation and see that I will be able to stand out more and be a leader on the B team, or let it get me down and have a little pity party for myself. I tried to adopt the former attitude, but as much as I tried, soccer did nothing but discourage me. As this continued, my mom brought up to me that maybe it was time to reconsider playing soccer and maybe I should try a different sport. Immediately I shot down the idea. I had in my head that soccer was my sport. I would never quit just because it was hard. My stubbornness and determination that I'm known for came out, and I wouldn't accept that my mom had maybe a little bit of a point. Secretly, in my head, I let myself consider my mom's idea. Once my sister started high school, she tried running cross country and loved it. As I ended my 8th grade year, my sister really encouraged me to do cross country my freshman year. She said that it could help me train and get in better shape for soccer. This caught my attention because my goal for my freshman year was to make the varsity soccer team in the spring, and I knew I'd have to work hard to do this. So I decided to do it, not knowing at all what I was getting myself into or how much it would change my life. I started running every day that summer with my sister. At first it was hard, but then it became so routine that I just got used to it, and I guess that's when I really started to love it. The feeling you get after running is indescribable. It's so satisfying. You feel this overwhelming sense of accomplishment once you finish. In the fall, when the season began, cross country became one of the hardest things I've ever done, but the most rewarding at the same time. I was not on varsity or one of the best runners on the team, but it didn't matter. All that mattered was that if I could beat my time and get faster. This gave me satisfaction despite the fact that I wasn't one of the best. Once spring rolled around, I tried out for soccer, hoping to make varsity. But once again, I was put on the B team. I made JV, and all the same girls that made the A team years ago made varsity. Again, I was the odd one out, the one not good enough. And just like last time, I tried my best to change my attitude and see myself as a leader on the JV team. Despite my attempts, I couldn't help but get extremely frustrated because the majority of the JV team had little to no experience playing soccer, and hardly any of them took it very seriously. I stuck it out through the end of the season, but that year made it clear to me that it was time for me to move on, especially because I had experienced cross country, which made me feel like I was good enough and that I can be successful. I realized that I was wasting my time focusing on something that didn't even make me happy. So now I'm in my senior year of high school and currently in my 4th season as a cross country runner. It's my 2nd year being on varsity and I'm the 4th fastest runner on my team. I'm running times I never would have imagined I could run. I am more successful than I ever thought I possibly could be in a sport. Cross country made me realize that when I choose to do the things that make me happy, success will naturally come with it, given that I work hard. I don't regret sticking with soccer as long as I did because I think it taught me that I need to do what builds me up as a person and not what tears me down. Plus, it made me be able to appreciate cross country and the joy and satisfaction it brings to my life. On top of all that, it has given me a new hobby and love that I will be able to continue for the rest of my life, running.
In every life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy now. Ooh.